Day 9. Good morning, everybody, or good evening, wherever you are. So we're into day 9. And as promised, we are going to be focusing on our hips. Okay, so 4 exercises that are going to be all hip focused. All right, let's get into it. We're just going to start off, just going to do the neck just a couple of times, okay? So what I want you to do is just breathe in, raise up out of your hips, breathe out, tuck your chin towards your chest. Take your hands onto the back of your head and gently apply some pressure. Inhale, come back up. Exhale, curling the head down nice and gently. A little bit of extra pressure with the head. Okay, just wanted to get a couple of those in, just because it's important, I think, to keep your neck nice and limber. We're going to start off today on all fours, so remember that means both knees and both hands. I'm not sure the best way to demonstrate this. Okay, so you're going to take your right leg and you're going to pick it up, and it's going to come across to the left hand side of your body, toes come down, and then your left hip comes down to the ground. This is all without your hands moving at all. Push back up, return that knee in, and then you're going to pick up the left knee. That comes over to the right hand side, and then your hip comes all the way down to the floor, and then you push back up and return. Okay, so we're going to do 5 on each side. So keep going with me here. Inhale as you're switching over, and exhale as the foot and the hip comes down. Just going to do a couple of these from behind so you can see them. I'll do them in all positions. So leg comes up and over, ducking down. Return that in, lift up, leg over, bum down. Okay, I'll do one more in this direction. Left leg up. Perfect. Show you from this side again. So you just keep going. You don't have to go around in a circle with me. It's not that funny, is it? Okay. Should be starting to feel a little bit better with this move now. You pick the leg up, you bring the foot over, and then you bring it back into the middle. So leg up and around, hip dips down, push back up and across. So then from the front, for our last couple, we're just going to do 2 more on each side. Lift it up, place it over. Make sure that you've got the fleshy parts of your elbows facing in towards each other, and that you're engaged through the backs of your shoulders. Okay, all right, so we're done with those ones. And now we are going to move on to a couple of lunge exercises. So come into kneeling. You might want to put a towel underneath your knees if you don't have a mat or a pillow. Just something so you've got a bit of extra support under those knees. And then you're going to be on one knee and one foot, and make sure that this front foot is out at a nice 90-degree angle. Both of your hips facing forward, both of your shoulders facing forward. Okay, and then what you're going to do is just slightly tuck your pubic bone up towards your belly button and lean forward, and then you can put one hand down and you're just going to push that other knee out. Inhale, come back up. Exhale, pushing the knee out. Make sure that there isn't too much weight in your hand. Try and sink your hips down towards the back of your heel as you push the knee out. Perfect. Just going to do 5 more. You can start to sort of roll it around now as well. So leaning forward, roll it around. Coming forward and roll. 4, 5. Awesome. Okay, so from here, you're actually going to put both of your hands down on either side of your foot, and you're actually going to lift up. So you're going to straighten through the back of your leg, hands are in front, and then bring the foot over to the opposite hand. So in my case, left hand is behind my right foot, and then I'm going to let my knee come down. So this is very commonly called the pigeon pose. You might have heard of it. And then you're going to push back up, and then let that knee come back down, and raise your chest up. Tuck the chest, come back up on an inhale. Hands are not moving. Exhale, knee comes down, chest comes up. Keep your abs pulled in, support your spine. Make sure that your shoulders aren't starting to hunch up. Keep those blades pulling down towards your bum. Awesome, just got 3 more. So you come up onto the foot and then let the knee fall out. Last 2. Awesome, last one. Oh, that feels so good in there. In that booty. Okay, let's do the other side. So, you need to get the other knee. So for my case, this is going to be the right leg is coming out in front of me. I'm going to find that nice 90-degree angle. I'm going to tuck my pubic bone. I'm going to make sure that my hips are facing forward, my shoulders are facing forward. I've just come on a bit of an angle with this one. Actually, it might be better to be on this side, this way for you guys to see. Alright, so then I'm going to lean down, one hand to the mat, and then as you exhale, just going to push that knee out and try to sink the hips down towards the back of my ankle. Inhale, come back up. Exhale. Keep those abs tucked in. Try not to put too much weight in that hand that's down. Should be in your heel, okay? Shoulders down and back. Awesome. That's 4. So we just got 6 more. This is a really good one just to start to wake up your hips. Oh. You'll suddenly start to find, after a while of doing hip mobility, that just sitting down feels better. We spend a lot of our time sitting down, so why not feel better? It's good. Okay, awesome. So that's 10 on there. And then we're going to do our pigeon folds. So you're going to put both hands down. That right foot comes behind your left hand. And then you're going to straighten out through your back leg. And then the knee comes down. So the knee will come down just behind your right hand. And then inhale for it to come back up. Exhale, knee comes down, chest comes up. Keep those abs in. Exhale, knee down, chest up, abs in. You're not overarching your back, you're just bringing your chest up slightly. You'll feel the stretch. You know what I mean. Okay, that's 5. Again, try and make sure that you're engaged in the backs of the shoulders, as if someone's got a firm grip of them. And you've got the fleshy part of your elbows facing in towards each other, so rotate through the arms. Inhale as you come up, exhale as you down. Okay, last 2. Last 1. Okay, so gently come back onto your knees here. And then you're just going to give your wrists a few rolls. Wow, it is mozzie central here right now. You've either got the Whitsundays or the wet Sundays. And today, I think it's going to be a wet Sundays. Okay, so the last exercise that we're going to do is something called leg threads. So in previous videos, we've done arm threads. This time we're going to do leg threads. So on all fours position, you are going to bring one of your legs up behind you, and then you're just going to bring it in the gap and sit. So you're threading the leg through the gap between your opposite arm and body. Okay? Inhale to bring it back in. Exhale, swap to the other side. Leg comes through, hip comes down, chest is up. You are sat on the floor when you're doing that. And then push back up, comes back in. Okay. So just keep going, raising up and threading the leg through. Oh, this one's such a good one for your hips. Gets in real deep. I'm going to show you it from the front. Okay, so basically in like a plank position, and then you're gonna, leg comes through, hip down, and then you push back up, put that leg back, other leg comes through, lower down slowly, chest comes up. Okay, so just keep going with this one. Can feel a bit strange, as I'm sure you're finding out when you're first doing it. And you can hold that seated position for as long as you want. If it feels good, hold it for a bit longer, but then keep moving. Okay, so we're trying to roll through the range of movements in the joints. We're not holding deep stretches. We save that for after we work out. Okay. I'm going to do one more on each side. Raising that chest up. Pushing back. All right. Oof. And that's our day 9. That's our hips. Tomorrow we're going to be doing 4 exercises for our shoulders, okay? Really, really good ones as well. They're going to get really deep into that range of movement that you can do with your shoulders. Really free them up. Okay? All right, hope you enjoyed that one, guys. Hope that you're feeling a little bit more movement in the hips now. And yeah, I'll see you guys back here tomorrow. Cheers.